Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title, I recently hit 5,000 subscribers. And actually, since I hit 5,000 subscribers and I announced it, I am almost at 5,600, I think, at time of recording, which is massive. Almost 600 subscribers in like a little over a month is huge growth. And of course, I super appreciate you guys for being here. But today we are here for my second ever Q&A. When I first became a VTuber and I didn't have this model yet, I had a free model instead. I did a Q&A video and it was a lot of fun. So I'm super excited for this one. But before we get into all of the questions that you guys sent to me, let's get some basics answered first. Who am I and why am I on your screen right now? My name is Simbits. I'm a VTuber who streams and makes YouTube videos on YouTube and Twitch. I play a variety of games, mostly cozy games, restaurant simulators, and farming games, with a whole bunch of other stuff sprinkled in too. But basically, if it's an indie game and it's pixel art, then I'm going to love it. The game that I play the most and is the most popular on my channel is Stardew Valley. So if you like Stardew Valley content and silly challenges, then this is the place for you. Some more basics about me. I am 27 years old. I'm from the United States. Some of my favorite things in the world include birds, cats, One Piece, crochet, and video games. As for pets, I have one cat named Blue, a bird named Odie, another bird named Butter, and another bird named Coco. All of my pets are horrible and it's entirely my fault, because I raised them to be whiny and evil. But now that the basics are out of the way, let's get into some of the questions that you guys had for me. First off, we have, what got you interested in VTubing? Did anyone inspire you? This is a fantastic question. I was actually a faceless YouTuber for a while until I started watching GlassesJournal on Twitch. She introduced me to the world of VTubing and she was super helpful when I had any questions. She's just lovely. But it's opened up a ton of possibilities and like a whole new world to me, and it's really cool. So as usual, shout out to GlassesJournal for getting me started on this journey. Next question is, what would you say your long-term goals are for the future of the channel? So, my long-term goals, I guess my short-term goal for this year was 5K, and since we're doing this Q&A, obviously we reached that. But my stretch goal was 10K for the end of the year. I don't know if we're gonna reach it, probably not, but I hit 5K. That's all I really wanted this year for growth, so I'm super happy with that. Long-term, I don't really know. I'm just kind of having fun with this. I mean, I would love for this to be like my main job. Becoming a full-time YouTuber would be a ton of fun, but as for now, I'm just having some fun. Next question, would you rather have no games but infinite bacon, or games, infinite games but no more games? Are you alright? Okay, next question. Are there any games that caught your eye that you may stream in the future? Yes. Some of the games that I've been wanting to play on the channel that I just haven't had time to yet. I want to play some Creature Kitchen, some Thrifty Business, and definitely Fields of Mystria. I'm so excited for the full release of Fields of Mystria. And I would like to get some more scary games in here. I think those are a lot of fun. Next question. If you were randomly handed $1 million, what would you do first? I'm so sorry. I have to be so boring. I would just pay off debt and probably buy a small house. Nothing big, nothing fancy. I just, you know, being debt-free and being able to live by myself would be just lovely. Most of that would probably just go into a savings account. And honestly, I would probably still continue to do YouTube if someone gave me $1 million. That would be great for my setup, actually. Okay, so in addition to being debt-free and buying a house, I would have the best setup. I would put it all into my PC. Next question, what is your biggest, deepest, darkest secret that you've been hiding from us all? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? And also, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is sushi, but I'm also a little bit fanatical about Dr. Pepper and Taco Bell. Next question, will you do Terraria challenge runs or Pokemon Nuzlocke? Terraria challenge runs, I'm not sure about because those are like a really long time commitment. Technically I am doing a Terraria challenge run. I wouldn't call it a challenge, but it is modded and it has some like fun little rules. But maybe in the future a little more Terraria. And for Pokemon Nuzlocke, I actually started my very first Pokemon Nuzlocke. It was like my celebration for hitting 5K. I was able to do a really long, like at least for me, really long 8-hour stream, and we did a Nuzlocke and it's great. And I'm still doing that and I'm going to continue streaming that in the future because we're going to beat the game or we're going to die. But either way, it's gonna continue. Next question, which Disney princess was your favorite as a child? Don't really remember what Disney princess. I was never really into like Cinderella. I remember watching that when I was like, I don't know, maybe a young teen, and I was like, this is what all the fuss is about? This movie's like 40 minutes long. But I think I liked Mulan. Mulan was pretty fun. And yes, I know technically she's not a princess, but for the Disney princess rules, she is, even though she's not actually a princess. You know what? I don't want to get into it. Next question. Desert island, you can only have one. Mexican, Italian, and Chinese food for the rest of your life. What are your choices? Ugh, this one's gonna take so much thought. I would probably go Mexican because I really like beans and rice and tortillas and cheese and all that. But if we're going like traditional Chinese food as well as like Americanized Chinese food, it would probably give me a lot more options for like different things that I've never had before. So maybe Chinese, honestly. I actually follow a woman on YouTube. She's from America, but she lives in China, and she's been documenting her life over there, and all the food that they make, like, it's all traditional food that she learned from like her in-laws, and it looks so good. There's so much variety. It's so cool, and there's so many vegetables that I really want to eat. So yeah, I guess Chinese food. Next we have, you have to win a boxing match, cook a dinner, and pass a math test. Which Uma are you choosing to help you? Ugh. For Uma Musume? Honestly, it's gotta be Haru. I'm sorry. We're gonna fail all of it because she's not the strongest, she's not the brightest. She also probably can't cook, I'm not sure. But I love her, and she's the best horse in that whole game, so obviously her. Next question, any plans on playing other genres of games? Not really, outside of like more scary games. I'm pretty comfortable with the cozy game, like indie pixel stuff that I've been doing, and I enjoy it, so. Next question is, how many pets do you have? Do you have a favorite, and why is it Odie? So you guys already know how many pets I have, you know about them. My favorite is Odie, but don't tell the other pets that. Odie's basically the channel mascot at this point. Everybody loves him. But no, of course, I love all my pets equally. I could never choose one as a mascot or a favorite. That's crazy. Next question I'm actually super excited about. What inspired your character's appearance? It's safe to assume that the burbs helped inspire the bird-like aspects, but what about the rest of the design? This is something that I don't think I've ever talked about on this channel. My design and what I look like was entirely inspired by the technical character creator in Cookie Clicker. So if you don't know what Cookie Clicker is, it's an idle game where you click a big cookie. And long story short, you bake some cookies, you eventually transcend reality and destroy the multiverse. But towards the end of the game, you can clone yourself, and there's a little character creator, and you can make a tiny little pixel version of you. And as I was going through the customization options, I saw the little feather ears, and I saw the hair, and I thought, oh wow, this would be such a cute design for my character. I've got the whole bird thing going on. I've always loved the look of red hair. So the first design that I made for myself on this channel is actually my profile picture, and I've just made different variations since then. This unfortunately is a customizable model, so I don't have my little feather ears, but eventually it is something that I would like to add. I would like to get a custom VTuber model at some point, but I don't have thousands of dollars to spend, and I really, really like this one. The quality's so good. So maybe at some point I could just commission someone to like make ears for me. If you guys know of an artist who would be able to like draw and rig some ears and put them on this model specifically, let me know in the comments, because it's definitely something that I want to do. Next question, what inspired you to start your channel as someone who would love to start one? I have always loved creating things. I'm an artist. If you don't know, I make digital art. I do dabble in like real life art sometimes, paints, crochet, things like that. But I've been doing digital art since I was a little kid, and I just really liked creating things and putting them on the internet. When I was a little tween, I had my own YouTube channel, and I made little cartoons. And basically, I've just been having fun with making YouTube videos ever since then. I finally started taking it seriously, and now we have this channel, but it's so much fun. The only advice that I can give for someone who wants to start their own channel on YouTube is do not go into this thinking you're going to make money. There are way too many people, and it's way too hard to grow a community. So if you're doing it for money and not because you enjoy creating things and making YouTube videos, you'll burn out and you will abandon your channel, and it's not going to go anywhere. So you just have to find something that you actually enjoy doing and stick with it, and it'll eventually pan out for you. But YouTube is a great hobby. Even if you never make a single cent on it, it's fantastic, and I highly recommend it. That actually bleeds into the next question. What motivates you to keep creating content? It's because I like it. I'll be honest, I do make money doing this, but I don't make a ton of money doing this. Maybe I will in the future, probably not. But I make content that I enjoy, and I play games that I enjoy, and I really like my community, and I really like streaming, and I think all of you guys are pretty cool. So that's a huge motivator. Of course I want to continue doing this. Next question, what are some of your hobbies outside of YouTube? I've mentioned I am an artist. I don't draw as often as I used to, and I need to get back to it. Maybe we'll have some art streams in the future. That would be fun. But yeah, I like to draw, and I like to crochet, and mostly my favorite hobby is laying down and watching YouTube videos. I love YouTube, and I like watching YouTube videos way more than I like making YouTube videos. So there's always an endless stream of videos that I can watch. So basically, I think my favorite hobby is just being lazy. Resting, it's great. Bonus question, let's go. How are you doing right now? Life has been very busy and very hectic, but I'm really happy with where I am right now in life and online. I think it's pretty good. Next we have, who is your favorite viewer? Me. You thought I was gonna choose one of you. I don't pick favorites unless it's Odie. But yeah, technically I'm also a viewer because I do have to watch all of my footage back and edit it into videos and watch those. So I'm gonna be selfish and say I'm my favorite viewer. What is your favorite game? Surprisingly, it's actually not Stardew. Stardew Valley is amazing, but my favorite game of all time, I think, has to be Don't Starve Together. I always come back to it. I've been getting my daily skins for so many years now, and I actually played the beta of Don't Starve Together. I think I've been playing this game for like 12 years at this point. When did it come out? No, wait, 2011? Was it 2011 or 2014? Anyway, I was a little teenager when it came out, like the original game, Don't Starve, and then Don't Starve Together happened later. But I've been playing both for so long, and honestly, an amazing deal, an amazing game. You can put thousands of hours into either of those games, and I think they're like $15. And specifically with Don't Starve Together, you pay $15 for this game, right? This really cool indie game with really cool art style, and they give you a free copy to give to your friend so you can play together. It's beautiful. I love it. I've been saying lately that Clay is basically the Glitch of indie games because of all the cool stuff that they're bringing out. Like, they're really high quality. They're so cool. Love them. But yeah, Don't Starve Together. Absolutely, you should play it. Next question, what do you think your character would look like as a guy, and can you draw it perhaps? I think that would be cool. I think if I did like a gender bend of my character, that would be a lot of fun. It's bringing me back to like old school DeviantArt days. Everyone had a gender bend, but I think that would be really awesome. I'm just really bad at drawing men, so I guess it would be good practice. Last question is very interesting. What would you think an alien would find funny about Earth? I'm not really sure. Maybe like our fascination with water? Because as humans, we don't have gills, we have lungs. But we're constantly like moving towards water and swimming in water when we could very easily drown. We're always dunking our faces under the water, holding our breath. There's like people who are diving. There are people who are free diving just for the love of the game. No equipment, nothing. If you think about it, like as a concept, that's just kind of crazy, isn't it? We don't have flippers, we don't have gills. We're not like really built well for swimming, but we love it. We love dunking ourselves in water, and I think an alien would look at that and be like, do they have a death wish? What's wrong with them? But on that note, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I'm extremely grateful for all of your support, and I appreciate every single one of you who subscribed and commented and asked questions and hit the like button. And if you have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I might reply. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those fun YouTube things. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!